Team Fullest is getting me. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to up my canal. So today we are going to cook beans and plantain. This is how I like to eat my beans and plantain. So I hope you all like this video. If you guys do, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into this cooking video. So I have my fish, my meat, my beans. Everything is already cooked. The beans is already cooked just to make the process a bit faster. So now I have my palm oil. I'm just going to turn the gas on, allow the palm oil to heat a little bit. So when the palm oil has heated a little bit, I'm going to add the ingredients. I'm going to add the onions, all the vegetables. I'm just going to add it, but I'm going to add the tomato a little bit later because you all know tomatoes have a lot of water, so I'm gonna add that a little bit later. I'm just gonna add the onions leaf, the paprika, the peppers, and allow that to steam. Just mix everything, allow that to steam a little bit with the palm oil, and then we can add all the rest of the ingredients. I love beans. It's not like one of my favorite dish to eat all the time, but sometimes the feeling just comes and I feel like eating it. So whilst the vegetables are frying, are steaming, I'm going to add the fish. So I have this one big red sniper that I cut into three. I seasoned it overnight and now I'm just going to fry it. So leave that one to fry. Let's jump again into the pan, to the pot. So we're just going to see how the vegetables are frying. I don't like my vegetables to be over fried, so now I'm going to add my meats. Everything here is already cooked. I'm going to add the tomato, the meats, the beans. Everything is already cooked, so it's not that you're going to cook everything from scratch. This is how I like to cook. I like to cook everything and then cook the meat separately, and then it's just adding vegetables and things and then add the meat. So it makes the process a little bit shorter instead of showing you guys how I cook everything. So now I'm going to add my seasoning. I always taste my food, so I know how many salt and pepper I have. I always taste them, so but I know exactly what I like, what I don't like. So I'm just gonna add those seasoning. As you guys have noticed, I'm not really fond of cooking with salt because all those Maggi's seasoning that you are adding, they do have a lot of salt in them, so I don't find it necessary to be adding more and more salt. So now I'm just going to allow that to steam for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to be adding the beans. The beans is already cooked. I love using this black yai beans, as they call it in my country. Every country have different names. I do eat it not all the time, but once in a while when the feeling comes. Mostly how I like to eat beans is with plantain, either with fried plantain or cooked plantain. That is how I like to eat it, and that is the reason why I actually cook this beans especially. The rest, the kids, they like to eat it with rice. I don't. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water so that the beans can cook and it can cook and gets even more softer. And so by that way, that's how I like it. So now I'm just gonna allow that to cook. Allow the beans to cook. I'm going to attend to the fish, see if the fish is ready, and then take the fish out. So as you guys can see, now the fish is ready. I'm going to put it into this container because then it's going to drain, the oil is going to drain out. The fish is ready. I love red sniper. Red sniper is one of my favorite fish. It's one of the most expensive fish in Holland, but I do like it. Like I just can't live without it. It's just so delicious when you season it good and then you prepare it good. It's just a delicious fish. So I'm going to allow it to fry for a little bit, just few minutes. And then now I'm going to take it out because I don't want my fish to be so dry, because when you fry the fish too much, it's going to be so dry inside, and I absolutely do not like that. So now I'm going to take the fish out of the gas of the oil, allow the oil to cool down a little bit, drain it, and then just wash the dirty dishes. As I'm cooking, I'm washing the dirty dishes because if you're familiar with beans and plantain, or rice and beans, you know that when you finish eating, your stomach is going to full. So yeah, but I'm gonna fry today. I'm gonna make fried plantain, and then tomorrow I'm gonna make boiled plantain. I was thinking of making boiled plantain, but I was like, you know what, let's just eat fried plantain today, because I don't know, and then tomorrow we do the boiled plantain. So I'm just gonna fry the plantain using the same oil that I used to fry the fish. So yeah, so whilst the plantain is frying, I'm going to check the beans. How is it going? As you guys can see, the beans is still cooking. It still do have a lot of water. So we're just gonna allow it to boil, to steam very nice. Let the water dry out so that the beans can be a little bit softer and it's more easier to eat with the plantain. So that, yeah, just allow that to cook. Take your time. I'm gonna add more seasoning because the adding the water, the taste of the salt is a little bit you can't taste it anymore. So that's the reason why I'm going to add a little bit of season. I'm gonna add more season so at least the beans have a little bit of taste. I'm not really a big I'm not really fond of eating a lot of salt. So maybe if you had the chance to eat my food, you'd be like, can I have more salt? I'm not really a big salt eater, and also not a big pepper eater. I just like enough pepper. I just want to taste the pepper in the food, but I don't want it to like roll in my mouth. I don't want it to burn my mouth or make me not to enjoy my food. So yeah, just how I like to cook. I like to taste everything. I should taste everything, but not to be like, sometimes you are eating, you'll be like, ooh, ooh, you'll be like drinking a lot of water. That is not me. I don't like that kind of cooking. That's when I cook for myself, I don't. So I just like to taste there is pepper in it, but then I don't want it to roll in my food. So guys, this is how the beans is looking after allow it to steam for couple of minutes. So now this is how I like the beans. Now this is how I like the beans. The plantain is already fried, so you can eat this one with bread. You can eat this one with many things, but I like to eat it with plantain. So now that the beans is ready, I am going to dish. I'm going to my plantain is ready. So now I'm going to just dish the beans. I've already cleaned the kitchen. I've already washed all the dirty pan. I've already cleaned the stove. Everything is looking clean. So now I'm just going to eat and then sit down and relax, because I hate after finish eating I have to stand up to do anything. I definitely hate it. So yeah, now I'm just going to dish the beans. It's really delicious. I don't really eat beans all the time because I don't want to get super fat. With beans, you do get really fat. I don't know me. If I keep eating beans every day, I'll be like 80 kilo. So that's the reason why. So now I'm just going to dish for myself. That is for myself and I, but I can't finish it in one day. So I'll definitely eat it little by little. And now I'm going to add the fried fish, add plantain, add the rest of the ingredients, and then I'm done. So that's the plantain. So I'm going to show you guys how I like to put the plantain around the pan. I just like to put it around like that. Just put the plantain around and then put the fish at the side and then eat it. So I'm just going to use the plantain as a spoon to like take the beans and then put it in my mouth and eat. So I know you're not supposed you can't put the plantain around the beans like that. You can just put it aside, but I'm just putting it so that I can easily use the plantain as a spoon to take my beans. But yeah, this is just how I like it. I'm just showing you how to prepare the beans, but you can definitely eat it with any other any other meal, rice, anything that you guys want. But this is just how I eat it. So this is the finished result, guys. This is it. I wanted to add all the fish, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just eat one fish for today. I can't come and kill myself with food. But I'm a food lover. So guys, this is the finished result. This is how I like to eat mine. You can put your own plantain aside, and you can dish it whatever way you want, but this is how I like mine. So this is the finished result, and I'm also going to show you guys how I eat it the next day. I hope you all like this video. If you guys do, please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Team Fullest, thank you guys so much for your love and support. I really appreciate it. So this is day 2. Hope you all like this video. Peace out. Bye.